Hey everybody. I just wanted to talk about a few things here. Um, I was thinking about this insurrection thing and how and Trump fans and like Bernie fans and politicians that have fans in general. I don't understand it. Well, actually, hold on. Let me rephrase that. I do understand it. I just don't get it because it's not my thing. You know what I'm saying? They're not rock stars to me. I don't understand why. Why did people put themselves in jail because they wanted Trump in so bad? You know what I'm saying? Why didn't they try to get in office and do things themselves to try to do? I don't understand it. I don't understand why they. I wouldn't have. I could be the biggest Slayer fan in the world, but I wouldn't go put myself on film breaking into something and doing something horrible for Slayer. You know what I'm saying? I just wouldn't do that. That it blows my mind, and they actually thought they were doing the right thing, and it's just tripping me out. Um, there's some policies that I like from a lot of. I like policies from the right and the left. I'm, you know what I mean. I am a true centrist in the middle to the meaning of the word because there are things that I agree with on both sides, and I just I hate the fact that there are sides, right and left, and all this bullshit. It's like we need to, fuck, man. It's not about. This is America, man. We're all Americans here, man. Shit. Fucking I don't know. It's not. I guess, like I said, I just don't get it. I don't get ballet either. But people love ballet. Big fans of ballet. I don't get it. You know what I mean? I understand the great physical fucking badassness it takes to do it, and I understand fucking anybody that can do ballet is fucking a true badass. I mean, they could probably even kick your fucking ass. They probably know martial arts because they can do ballet type shit. You know what I'm saying? You understand? But I don't get it. I don't understand why there's so many fans of it. But it's not for me to get. It's not for me. You know what I mean? It's that's fine. But I think the biggest ballet fans in the world wouldn't put themselves at risk of going to prison and invade the Capitol building to fucking. I think for ballet they just wouldn't do that. They would not do that. They would start petitions and they would do all kinds of shit to save their art, but they wouldn't fucking destroy their lives. You know what I mean? These poor people, man, they were so duped, and they oh, I actually feel for them. I do. They are poor individuals because now they're gonna anybody that's on film is going to jail, dude, and they're gonna find them. The NSA is gonna find those guys, and they're going to jail. And I feel bad for them because they were so wrapped up into this shit, and it's like, damn, bro. You can't get that wrapped up into politics if you're not going to be willing to get into politics and fight for your stances the right way. You know what I'm talking about? It's not easy. It's not, you know what I'm saying? But still, it's like you say, I want to change metal. I want to change metal music. I want to change heavy metal. I better become a kick ass musician and change heavy metal and do something about it. Because otherwise, just talking about it ain't going to do shit. And storming the Capitol ain't going to do shit either. It's going to put me in prison. You know what I'm saying? It's going to make metal look bad. You see, that's the thing, man. Everybody don't. Man, I feel bad for the whole right because there are good, righteous people that are Republicans. And this kind of really hurt the Republican Party. I mean, if Trump has his way and starts this patriotic party, then the Republican Party is going to cut in half, dude. And then Democrats are going to just have their full. You understand? It's going to cut the vote in half. It's going to be it's disastrous for them. And I do think that they do have some healthy views, but I think that both sides are corrupt though, and I think both sides want to get rich, and that's what it's about. You know what I mean? They're not in politics to say for the love of their country. Most of them are in politics for the love of money, but that's beside the point. I don't know. I don't know. I don't understand why these people did that. It really, people are going to prison for this. This is huge, dude. They They stormed the Capitol, dude. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like, really, dude, come on, bro. It's amazing that, you know what I mean? It's amazing that they don't have fucking, they're probably going to have FBI all around their asses if they, especially the people out of state and stuff that went there to do that. I mean, people premeditated this. It blows me away. And I do feel bad for a lot of people because they were innocent and they thought that they were doing right because they listened to a politician, and it's like, don't do that. I like Bernie Sanders. I do. Hate me if you want, and that's fine. And you know, what I mean, I don't care who you like. Vote for who you want to vote for, and that's all I got to say. But I would have never, ever, ever have put myself in harm's way or fucking prison, or these guys are going to have the FBI and the government up their ass the rest of their life. It's like, dude, I'm amazed. It blow. And I actually do feel bad for some of these people, a lot of these people, because they were duped. They were duped. And then they were thrown under the bus by the Republican Party afterwards. They were straight up thrown. They're Antifa. There was just a few instigators. It's like these people poured their heart and soul into their hero, which again, I don't understand that, but it is what it is. And then nobody there for him. You know what I mean? They thought they were going to be all right. They thought they were being patriotic, but it's like, I don't know how they didn't understand that they were breaking into the Capitol. You know what I mean? That's just right there. Just like, how could you? I don't understand how they didn't understand that. But, you know what I mean? When you have such a strong belief in something, it is what it is. Think about religious people. They really they'll die for their religion. You know what I mean? They truly will. And that's sad to me too, because, I don't believe that, but I don't believe in religion or God or anything like that, but you know what I mean? I don't disrespect people who do believe in God, and that's fine. Like today, today was my mom's birthday, and a lot of people said, "Happy birthday to your mom in heaven," and I loved it. I loved it because if there is a heaven, my mom would be there, and and I knew my mom would love that. Okay, I'm not gonna go, "There's no heaven." Fuck that. I'm gonna go, "Thank you, man. Really, I really love that. That means a whole bunch to me. Not because I believe in heaven, but because if there possibly is a heaven, then she knows that everybody's giving her that love, and she's gonna love that. She loves that. Obviously, I'm still hurt over my mom, but you know what I mean. That really made me feel good. I love you all for that. That really, I love everybody that gave my mom wishes and happiness and all that shit, and love in heaven and happy birthdays in heaven. I'm not gonna say there's no heaven because I really don't know. I'm truly agnostic. I guess I call myself an atheist, but I'm an atheist agnostic. I don't know, but in my mind, I believe that there's no heaven. There's no God. There's none of that. No heaven, hell, God, none of that. But also in my mind, I understand that very well could be a possibility. It could be what it is. I don't know. I don't know. And I'm not going to say that I do know because I don't. I don't think anybody does. People that say they do, I think they believe it, but I don't think they truly know. You know what I mean? I think they truly believe that, but they truly don't know. But I'm, getting back to this politics thing, you know what I mean? We gotta not fucking get so wrapped up to where we put ourselves in prison for the rest of our lives and the FBI up our ass for the rest of our lives because you love a fucking politician so much, man. Dude, ICP has not the biggest, but the most loyal fan base in the world. Those guys probably do anything for him. But they wouldn't storm the Capitol for him. They were at the Capitol. They had a fucking protest there, and it was peaceful. Fun loving. Those guys are just good, fun loving people that love each other. There's Democrats and Republicans there. There's black people. There's white people. There's Mexican people. There's Indian people. There's Native American people. There's fucking all walks of life that are juggalos. And those guys had the peaceful protest. They didn't. They Let me tell you something. They love ICP. If somebody was to shoot a gun at Violent J and there was a juggalo around, they'd put themselves in front of that bullet to try to save Violent J. Trust me. I promise you that. Because I would do it for Violent J. Trust me. I would do it not because I'm the biggest ICP fan, but because I like Violent J, the man. He seems to be a nice guy, and he's got a kid, and I would not want him to his kid to lose his father. So I would take a bullet for that reason alone. But they were peaceful and calm. They didn't storm no Capitol. They didn't do anything. And those guys would die for ICP. And I'm telling you right now, a lot of them would. They would die for those guys. Because those guys are not just a regular band. They don't have regular fans. You can actually interact with those guys. They love their fans. They love their fans. No, they really love them like they love their kid type shit. You know what I mean? They would be there for their kid first because it's their kid, but they love their fans as much as they love their family. To them, it is family, and I believe that because I I enjoy Violent J and Shaggy Two Dope's fucking interviews more than their songs even because I like the people. I like their personalities. You know what I mean? It's like I'm more of a fan of the people themselves than I am the music. Because I like the music too. Don't get me wrong. I'm not hating on the music, but I'm a Slayer fan. You know what I mean? I'm a punk fan. I like punk and thrash and death and it's I go kind of the other direction. But I do like rap and I like ICP. I like them. But again, I'm more of a fan of them than I am their music. Okay, and that's why I do get the politics thing. And I understand why people were fans of Trump because they just like the guy. It's not the politics so much, they just like the guy. Like I like Violent J and Shaggy Two Dope. I just like them. You know what I mean? It's not anything, I don't know them, never met them. They don't know me. They think they don't know I ever existed. But as far as me on my side, I like them. I think they're good people. I think that Violent J is a great dad. I think he's good to his kids or kid or whatever, however many. I don't know because he's pretty. I don't know his life. Again, I'm not a juggalo. I don't know every goddamn thing about him, but I like the guy, the dude himself. And I don't know. I just don't understand why you're gonna be going. Don't go to jail for a politician or a rock star or a movie star or anybody, dude. This is your life, man. Come on. I'm not being a dick and I'm not trying to be like Mr. Democrat and Mr. Republican. I'm trying to be like, guys, I understand you love Trump and that's fine, but don't fucking go to prison for the guy. Come on. I wouldn't go to prison for ICP. I wouldn't go to prison for Slayer. I wouldn't go to prison for Bernie. I wouldn't go to prison for Trump. I wouldn't go to prison for anybody. Not, no, sorry. That's just all there is to it. So you guys, come on now. Think about your future here. You think about your life. These were a lot of young people. I'm older than almost everybody I saw in that video. It's just, come on, guys, come on. Don't put yourself in harm's way or in the prisons. Going to prison for somebody. Don't be that kind of fan. You can be a fan of somebody. You can love them. You can love Trump all you want, but come on, don't go to prison for the guy. I got a lot of friends that are Trump fans, and it would hurt my feelings that they went to prison because they stormed the Capitol. It'd be like, dude, no. My buddy Willis, he's a Trump fan. He loves Trump. I'd be so fucking hurt if he was in prison right now because he stormed the Capitol. I'd be like worried about the kid. I'd be like, come on, dude, bro. And I don't care that he loves Trump. I'm fine with it. He can love whoever he wants. But don't go to prison for him. Dude, again, I love Slayer. I love Tom Ray. I think he's awesome. I think he's a great dad. I think he's great around kids. I watched him on Little Punk People, where a little kid interviews him, and he's a totally nice guy, man. Real nice guy. Real nice guy. He's a Christian. He believes in God and all that stuff. But I wouldn't storm the Capitol for the guy. I wouldn't storm my neighbor's house for the guy. I wouldn't. No, I'm not going to prison for the guy. I'm not. And he wouldn't want me to. You know what I mean? He'd be like, dude, what's the matter with you, bro? Don't do that. You go to prison. You know what I'm saying? I know he would. He'd be like, don't do that, dude. Fuck that, dude. I mean, guys, I'm trying to put out just some word of advice. Don't go to prison for your hero. Don't do it. I mean, if it's legitimate reasons, like your hero happens to be your dad and somebody's shooting at him and you're protecting him and then you end up going to jail because of misunderstanding. You know, there's reasons for everything, and I understand that, but don't be a Slayer fan and go to prison for Slayer. You know what I mean? Don't be a Trump fan and go to prison for Trump. Just guys, guys, don't do it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Those guys that are on film that are in the fucking Capitol building, they just hear voices and they're researching the voices. They're trying to pick, you know, they're probably looking through YouTube videos trying to match that voice with anybody so they can question that motherfucker. So a lot of these people are going to have the FBI and the fucking CIA, the NSA, everybody up their fucking ass for the rest of their life. Believe that. And they'll probably have, their kids will probably have problems. You know, you never know what's going to happen, bro. It's like, dude, I don't want my friends to go to prison because a lot of my friends are on the right. My brother's on the right. I think my brother voted for Trump. He's a Trump fan. I think he likes Trump. And that's fine. I never argued with him about it. I don't like Trump for my reasons. He likes Trump for his reasons. I don't even really know, actually. But I do believe he's on the right. But that's fine, man. I still love my brother. I could still talk to my brother. It's not a thing. You know what I mean? It's like, that's fine. You can like who you want to like. But don't go to prison for him. Just don't go to prison for him. That's all I'm saying. In the old days, you know how many Elvis fans there were? How many Elvis fans do you think would have gone to prison for him? Maybe a handful, I'm sure. But I don't think there would have been thousands of people trying to storm the fucking Capitol for him. You know, and they would have been like, no, we'll find another way. You know what I'm saying? There's always another way, guys. You don't have to fucking ruin your lives, man. And that's really the topic that I wanted to get up on today. And you know, I wanted to I want to kind of maybe start thinking about videos again. And I would definitely want to start doing my podcast with my brother again. I need to get over myself right now because I got issues in my life, but that's my problem, and I'm not talking about that. And yeah, I just want to say, bro, everybody, don't go to prison for your hero. Just don't do it. It's not worth it. Really, it's not. I mean, I feel so fucking horrible for these people, dude. I really do. You know, I don't agree with them, but that doesn't mean I want them to go to prison and I want them to fucking, you know, I don't want them, their lives are ruined in it. God, man. Shit. It's like if I found a kid breaking into my house and he was some stupid kid just kind of dicking around, he wasn't trying to hurt anything, I wouldn't press charges because I wouldn't want to ruin the kid's life. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I feel about this. It just hurts my feelings that so many people were so duped into doing something so radical that was like, dude, you know, it's going to affect a lot of people's lives, man, for the rest of their life. For the rest of their life, man. We all have problems, but damn. I got kind of a cold thing going on here. It's fucking cold as shit here in Arizona. Fucking White Mountains. God damn, it's fucking cold as shit today. But y'all be safe out there, okay? And try to think about your actions before you do them. I mean, really, it wasn't... I mean, there were so many other ways you could have fought your cause, you know what I mean? You didn't have to storm the Capitol. It made your cause look bad. I mean, I'm not going to say it was right or wrong. You know what I mean? I'm just saying you hurt your cause in a huge way by doing that. It wasn't it wasn't the right way to go about things. You know what I'm saying? And now this whole thing is even, I don't know. I don't know. But I'm going to sign off, and you guys have a great night. Be good to one another. And I love you all. See you later. Bye.